There's a quote from Bruce Lee that really sums up everything that I learned from a book called Psycho-cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Bruce Lee said that a good martial artist does not become tense but ready, not thinking yet not dreaming, ready for whatever might come. If the opponent expands, I contrast. If he contrasts, I expand. And when there is an opportunity, I do not hit. And then he raises his fist and says, it hits by itself. The reason why this quote reminds me of what I've learned, or sums up everything that I've learned from the book Psycho-cybernetics, is because Maxwell Maltz said that we are not a machine. We use a machine. That machine you can call the servo-mechanism, creative mechanism, your subconscious mind, but really, we have this machine at our disposal that we can use to help us accomplish goals, to help us manifest desires. And there's only two things that you really need to do in order to really operate this quote-unquote machine in order to help you manifest desires. One, change your self-image. And then two, trust the machine and allow the machine to do its job. Allow your subconscious, or whatever you want to call it, biocomputer, or he calls it the servo-mechanism. He compares it to like a self-aiming torpedo. You give it its coordinates, you program the torpedo, you give it a target to reach, and you allow the torpedo to reach the target. We develop our self-image through experience. What we experience in our life has developed our self-image. The good thing is that we can change our self-image by creating experiences through self-imagery, through our imagination. And the trick is to really create end result type of mental imagery. Think of what you want to manifest. Think of the mental picture that represents what you want to manifest, but the end result. And see that as the target, the aim. And see it as already existing. That target is already there. You just got to reach it, but it's already there. It exists here and now. And the real trick to really make all this work is to learn how to trust your biocomputer, your servo-mechanism, your machine. And think of times when you use any machine, like a computer, you trust that it's going to compute, you trust that it's going to calculate what you need it to calculate. Any other machine, you trust that it's going to do its job efficiently. And if you get in the way, if you overthink things, if you stress out too much, you're going to jam the servo mechanism, and it's not going to help you. You're going to get in the way. And so what helps me not overthink things and not get in the way of my servo mechanism helping me accomplish goals, it's just to simply think or remind myself of what I learned from that book, is that it's like we're the ghost in the machine, that we are, like Wayne Dyer said, spiritual beings having a physical experience, and that we can use this, I like to call it a biocomputer, but he calls it a creative mechanism, servo mechanism. You just got to simply present the right mental imagery of the end result of what we want to achieve. And with that imagination, with that mental imagery, we're creating the experiences to help us change our self-image. By changing our self-image, we have changed our behavior automatically. We have not only changed our behavior automatically, but we have sort of primed our mind into spotting the right opportunities at the right time to be able to seize those opportunities to help us accomplish those goals. And also to hear that inner voice, that intuitive guidance to help us, to help lead us in the right direction. And that's how simple this technique is. 2 steps. Just simply change your self-image with mental imagery, and then allow your servo mechanism to work for you. Develop that trust. And that's how you'll automatically be able to manifest desires once you get to that point. It's not about trying to plan everything. It's the opportunity will present itself, and it will be automatic. Your action will be automatic.